Okay, hello and welcome to Two Maggies Up Top, that Premier League podcast fueled by the Magnums. We're back again with another episode. Come on, if you don't already know, in fact you should know by now, but it's your boy Bagsman Kez, Big Kez, number 9. Come on, Akin Kez. Wow. This is a lot of days now, you know. It's just Big Kez this season, solid. Hey. And this week we got what? João Cancelo. Man, switch allegiance and that. What are you saying?
0161?
What are you saying? Champions and that, yeah?
Yeah, listen, I'm ready to be a winner again, fam. Pains too much, man.
So what's the Man City league? Is it, what's that?
I've actually got a real league.
Yeah,
My dad's a Manc. So yeah, I grew up on Man City quite a lot actually growing up in terms of like third division. That's old school third division. Nicky Weaver, Danny Tieto and then
Nicky Weaver and that, yeah. And is this a loan move or is it a permanent transfer or?
Oh, it's a loan move, man. Like, obviously, as soon as my team starts doing well and I see the work's getting put in, I'm happy to come back in it, recall.
Yeah, okay. Because a man made that move just in time. Obviously, a deadline day yesterday, so he made a last minute switch to Man City.
Under the radar thing.
Yeah, come on. Before we even jump in,
Arsenal did a bare loan deal, so I thought I might as well jump on that.
Yeah, you might. Before we even jump into this week's episode, obviously you can see up here, we've got the East End City 21-22 kit, sponsored by the boys here, Two Mags Up Top.
Come on.
If you don't know about East End City, that's our pro clubs team. We brought that to real life still. I want to shout out my boy Kit Lord on this one, boy, because this one is exquisite. I thought the badge was going to be some print on thing. It's even a little stitched on badge and that. So holler at my boy Kit Lord for your custom kits and that. Come on. But yeah, boom. Let's jump in to this week's episode. Deadline day yesterday. It's been a mad transfer window worldwide. We said this already last week. CR7 returns to United.
Yeah.
What are you saying for that transfer? Yeah. You know what it is? Certain man I'm speaking to are saying, rah, this makes us contenders.
Yeah.
Other man are telling about DMs. Ain't got a DM, so
do you know what it is though, yeah? Stop making excuses, man. Like, because do you know what it is? They like to sit on the fence a bit, yeah, United fans. So they've always got that protection in terms of if they don't win the league, it's, could we do it for DM?
Yeah.
But these times you bought Sancho, Varane, and now you've got Ronaldo back. Like, surely that 3 big signings like that's got to make some sort of title contenders. Bear in mind, you was title contenders or you were second last year.
For real.
So, for me, that you've got to be in a position there, surely.
For real. And do you know what? The other thing I don't get is, you got man them like screaming out Ronaldo's age. Oh, he's 36. Brother, number 1, he was a top scorer in Serie A last season, yeah? Number 2, if you look at his physical condition, bro, this guy's like
28, fam.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right.
And obviously he's come back as a different player, innit?
Yeah.
But this guy is now what they need, number 9, innit?
Yeah, I think like for me, it's great business on both fronts. Like, and Ronaldo's for me is the best player in the world, best player ever, in my opinion. And I think for him to be able to come back to the Premier League at 36, and if he balance it up, there's no way you can start telling me Messi's better than him. There's no way, bro. There's no way.
Yeah,
how can you go 3 leagues, come back to the original league?
Mad. Yeah.
Bear in mind, you're now you're a different type of player now, and bat it up.
Yeah. And do you know what I think as well? Yeah. Obviously he'll bang goals, but I think off the pitch he's gonna have such an influence on those players around him.
You see all the Instagram, fam.
Yeah.
All the Instagram, all these men are like return.
That's what I'm saying. So if you look at the young players they got up front now, Greenwood, Rashford, you know what I mean?
Sancho.
Yeah, he's gonna take them up a level. It's gonna be good for them young players to see what a top professional does day in, day out.
To be fair, that's probably not the confidence out of Martial even more.
I forgot about Martial.
He ain't young no more.
I feel for Martial, you know.
Yeah.
Rah, man was the flavour of the month 5 years ago, innit? These men trying to tell me he's better than Rashford and that. But yeah, big move though, man. I think that puts United up there.
Yeah.
It does put them up there. I think I was having this talk the other day actually, my boy. Obviously, I get the whole Fred DM argument, yeah. But if you look at it, they've bolstered the defence.
Yep.
And they've bolstered their attacking options.
Yep.
So more time, all Fred has got to do in between that, is win the ball and just he's got more options.
Yeah.
Give it to one of them, man. Like, it's not that hard to do that DM role in United right now with them man behind you in front of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Maguire, like listen, I've much cussed Maguire,
Him and Varane
Varane,
behind you.
yeah,
Brother, I could do a job in there, man, with them man behind me. Do you know what I mean? I'll be all starting the beef on the pitch as well, knowing they're backing me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm not really buying this whole, I get it, he's not the greatest, but when do you have a team of 11 ballers on the pitch?
Yeah, you always think there's
always
some sort
going
of
to be
weakness.
some weak link in the team, innit?
agree.
So for me, I'm looking at like United fans, there's no excuse not to win something.
But you know, I am happy to see Ronaldo back in the Premier League, man. I'm starting to see, because you know there has been issues around people saying his age and it's the Premier League, but I'd like to see if he can prove them guys wrong, because
I think
that would be
I genuinely,
legacy.
For real. But I can't even believe that people are doubting him like that, because like I said, Lukaku, big him up. Great signing for Chelsea. He's going to be a great signing. But we're looking at a man that scored more goals than him last year in the same league, in Serie A. So,
and they finished 4th and played less games.
Yeah, slightly. And also, I heard Paul Merson was saying, oh, you know, they signed him to win the Champions League and they didn't even win Serie A. But I'm like, that's not one man though, is it? He's done his bit. Man scored the goals, innit? What do you feel as a number 9? You know what I mean? So yeah, man. But big move, man. Big move. And
So away from United, what other kind of signings in the transfer window have kind of stood out for you? And I'm talking about stood out good and bad. There doesn't have to be like just the good ones.
Timiyasu. I don't even know his name from the right back. When I saw my man, obviously I'm not saying he's dead yet, but I was like, who? What signings stood out for me? So obviously, Lookman, back in the Prem, he done well.
He was good last year, man. He was good last season.
I like that signing still. I'm trying to think what other activity went down last year. What?
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna throw it out there.
Go on.
That Solomon Rondon deal,
The Rondon deal.
Listen, I'm telling you, as a target man,
a
guy that you got on your bench, I reckon that's a good signing, man.
And he was good under Benitez at Newcastle. To be fair,
bro, that's a good signing.
Yeah.
That's a good signing.
Did he go to the same club that Benitez went to in China? They went to because Benitez went to China from Newcastle. I think he signed Rondon.
Rondon there, and then now signing back.
He's now signing from the
I think that's a good signing, man.
That's come like Harry Redknapp and what's his name, Prancha and them man there. Every club, every window. Yeah, that's a good signing to be fair. Boy, who do you think's done the best business this window though? Because I've seen a lot of activity last night.
I'm gonna say Villa's done good business.
Yeah.
Selling Grealish for 100 mil. With good money. Signing Danny Ings, who's already come off with a bang. Buendia. Who else did they? Did someone else?
Yeah, they did. We said this last time. Bailey. Yeah, good signing.
And you still got money in the bank after the Grealish.
You see, Kabach went to Norwich yesterday as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's gone on loan option to buy it. Yeah.
Listen, the only person I can say, it's not Premier League, that done terrible business, and maybe worse than Arsenal, Barcelona, man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Have you said Griezmann out on loan, blood?
The Griezmann one, blood. You know, I saw a thing.
And there's a third of the money that you paid for it.
That one makes me feel better about our signings, yeah. I saw, so Barca bought Griezmann for 120 mil from Atleti. Atleti used that fee to buy João Felix. Then they bought Suarez from Barca for 7 mil. Then they took Griezmann back on loan. So now...
We've got obligation to buy 34 mil or something, bro.
So now, they got Felix with the Barca money, Suarez for 7 mil, and Griezmann on loan. All three of them are going to play together for Atleti. Barca just bumped themselves. But, talking about, obviously, now the window's closed, let's look at Arsenal signings. So we signed 6 or 7 men, I think. All youth, Lokonga, Tavares,
all under 23.
Yeah, who else we signed? That Timiyasu guy. There's a couple others in there. Odegaard. And there's one more.
All young.
Young.
Ramsdale.
Yeah, Ramsdale, for real. So how do you evaluate the window for Arsenal? Now it's closed and signs still delivering that.
It's almost like they're preparing for the future.
Yeah.
But you're in a problem right now. The issue's right now, and you've got to attack that problem.
Yeah.
So now you're just bolstering the squad with young players. But to do what though? Like for me, that's the question. To do what right now? Because I don't think some of the business is bad. I don't. But I think there needs to be some sort of senior man in there that's gonna run the show, run the thing. But
I'll be real. So obviously I look at the signings we've made, and I look at a few of them now. I've seen a few of them playing now for Arsenal. I think, you know what? Not bad. Like, you're gonna be alright and whatever. Yeah. The deadline day business. I see this Timmy Asu, I don't know, I'm butchering this guy's name. Timmy, whatever his name is, yeah, Japanese dog, yeah. Cool, hair, whatever, it all looks alright in that. But I'm like, right, I don't know much about him, innit?
Yeah.
But for me, you sent Bellerin on loan and you brought in another right back, so cool, you've covered up the right back position. I look at it and I think to myself, I don't know, like, have we advanced that much? Like,
But advanced from what?
do you know what I'm saying?
But we're a mid-table team, bro. Like that, Arsenal are a mid-table team now.
Yeah, I think that when I saw that we was linked to that Hour guy or whatever, we've been linked to every year.
Yeah.
Then I saw early yesterday, oh, we've called off interest or we're not interested. I'm thinking, why?
No, because he's not interested.
Okay, maybe.
No, I'm saying he's not interested.
But he's been at Lyon for time.
Yeah, and he's got to move at some point, but I think he's dead anyway.
Yeah, dead. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's been a crazy window though. We said this last week.
I think Everton have done some good business as well this year.
Really good business.
Summer, I said Aston Villa.
Yeah. See, Damari Gray, I had to put him in the fantasy team.
Yeah,
Once I put Ronaldo in my fantasy team, yeah, I was having to try to search out players on the cheap.
Or 4 points.
Yeah.
4 points.
I was looking at the 4 point something tonight. Yeah. I see Damari Gray, I was like, right, you know what? He will do bits, you know. He's a good player. Good player. I see. I want to shout out Troy Deeney. Got his move back to his home boyhood club, Birmingham City, and that. Come on, yeah, big up to. I like Troy Deeney, man.
No, I do. I like Troy Deeney. I hope he does well there as well for them. I think it's a big signing for Birmingham as well.
Big signing for them, man. Big signing. But yeah, let's jump in, man. And listen, look. Before we even jump into the games, Arsenal. We know Arsenal are going to be dead this season. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I don't want it to turn into the Arsenal show and that, but we're going to have to start on these man this week, innit? We're going to have to start on these man. Well, to be fair, we got a City fan in the house this week, so yeah. I would have taken a 6-1 fan. At least we'd have got the score sheet. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Man City.
The formation was 0-1-6-1. Had no defenders, but Callum Chambers was a joke. Honestly, it was a joke.
Brother?
I've never seen someone get beat by a 5'6" guy in the air.
Let's start on the game. Man City 5, Arsenal 0. Now, boom. Before we even get started here, do you know what? I don't know why. Before the game, I was like, you know what? I got a feeling the boys might turn up. Not going to win or nothing, but I thought we might give them a game. If we gave them a game and lost, 3-1, whatever, I would be like, yeah, come on, look, the season's starting, come on. Brother, when I tell you, yeah, I got back, I was getting the beer out the fridge, I was looking to set everything up so I could just sit down and watch the game, whatever, yeah? By the time before I even sat down, blood, we're losing. We're losing, blood. I was standing up, I'm watching it, but I'm standing up doing my bits and bobs, we're losing, blood. You see the goal we concede, like you just said.
Yeah.
How the hell is... when the cross went into the box, I'm saying dead cross, keeper's going to claim that. It goes over the keeper. Okay, centre-back's going to knock it clear. How is my 6 foot whatever centre-back missing that and Gundogan coming at the back post and slotting it? Brother, but even before we get to that, sorry, let me rewind it back. When they announced the lineups, yeah, and I see we've gone 3 at the back, okay, cool, 3 at the back. Yeah, boom. Number 1, we've got a back 3 of Kolasinac, Holding and Chambers. Kolasinac, you know, the guy that you were trying to terminate his contract last week and send him to Fenerbahce on a free transfer is now in the starting lineup. These times, yeah, I've got Saliba dropping masterclasses out in France with Marseille, yeah, apparently not ready for the Premier League, but Kolasinac is in the back 3 to start. Now, okay, you can say Ben White and Gabriel injured, but we're playing Kolasinac. Brother. Then, number 2, we started the game, first 5 minutes, quite well, yeah? On the front foot, whatever. You know, it turned for me. The ball goes wide to Cedric, yeah? There's man in the box, he's outside on the right on his right foot. Man cuts back onto his left foot and then passes it back and gives it away. I was like, nah, you know what? It's going to be a long day, blood. Long day. And then the next thing Arteta did, was he played Xhaka on his own holding and Smith Rowe and Odegaard.
Yeah. And
I'm thinking, why would you not have played two holders and one of them 2? Why did you play the other way around? And then Granit Xhaka, this is my last one, I'll let you take over. Granit Xhaka, the tackle he made, he won the ball. Cool. But are you that stupid to be jumping into tackles like that as a senior, experienced pro now? You're jumping in like that. It don't matter if you win the ball.
You know what with him, yeah, that's down to frustration, I think, more so than anything, innit? I think that's down to frustration, and don't get me wrong, you're a professional in it, you should know better. But as you said, the lineup says for itself, you've gone on some, I don't know what you've gone on. So the formation is non-existent. People don't run the formation. But, again, not that I expected 5-0, But what do you expect from the Arsenal side? Because there's no fight, there's no bite, there's no goals, there's no defending. So what do you expect in it?
Yeah, I mean...
It's got to a point where you're going to have to take some drummings before...
But I just think that when we go to City now, we're defeated before the game's gone started.
But imagine they had KDB in there. Like, they didn't even need to play a holding player.
Yeah, for real.
They could have played 4-6.
They could have played the 0-1-6.
4-0-6.
They could have done it.
They could have.
Yeah.
They could have. But listen, obviously the boys, we've done a job on them. Ferran Torres could be the answer, bro. A centre forward without a striker this season.
You know, you come like, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, when he played his last game for Arsenal at Anfield, and we got tamped up 4-0. The man moved to Liverpool next week, talking about, so we won the game against Arsenal. I was like, brother, you was playing for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Man was doing it in Liverpool interview going, we won against Arsenal, brother, don't do that. But go on.
No, listen, in regards to City, I think they've done a bit of their business. They bought Grealish, and that's kind of it, innit?
They haven't signed number 9.
They haven't signed number 9.
Is that going to be detrimental to their title challenge, or
listen,
they've done it last year, they can do it again?
When you're still putting the ball in the back of the net, it's obviously working. And Ferran Torres showed some composure. Do you know what I mean? Being in the right place at the right time. Even moving Jesus out wide at the moment seems to be working.
Goals in the first 3 games.
Seems to be working, and they didn't score in the first game. So you can't say they're doing anything wrong.
True.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
Ferran Torres looks like up front he could be a team this season.
I thought Ferran Torres was cold last season.
Yeah.
Just didn't get enough opportunity.
But he looks like, if you watch his movement and that, he looks like he could be the guy that plays through the middle. Because obviously with Jesus, he's got a number 9 shirt, but he doesn't fancy him through the middle like that.
Nah.
But when I see Torres, I see his movement, I think, right, this guy could be the guy that plays centrally for the middle.
But then also you look at the back, bro, like Laporte and Diaz left John Stones out, and we said John Stones was one of the best players, one of the best defenders last season.
Yeah.
The team's full of quality. But while we're on Man City, we can't not say it. What I got for Benjamin Mendy? What I got with that situation, bro?
My man, you don't
because
my man.
Listen, this guy has been on this clown thing for time, It's just like won all your medals. Some people might say haven't been justified in terms of you kind of show what you've shown in the Premier League. But what have you been on, big man? And obviously, I'm saying this now based on the fact that the allegation is made. Cool, you can still say, what do you say? Not guilty innocent proven guilty. But then I'm saying you're getting your bail denied,
boy.
And that for me tells me evidence is not looking good. It's a bit of a he does not have the capacity. Bro.
Man said left back and goal marshing that.
Yeah, man's got a new kit this season, man. All orange.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I hear that because innocent to proven guilty in that, but when you're getting denied bail and that, it's looking a bit sicky.
And when you've got P's and you're still getting denied bail. Yeah.
Boy. I'm surprised City didn't sign a new left back. I'm surprised.
I like Zinchenko, blood.
Yeah, no.
I actually like Zinchenko.
But obviously, if you got Zinchenko, who's a converted left back, and your other left back's in bin, like, I thought they would have brought in another left back. They were linked to that Nuno Mendes who went to PSG.
Yeah.
From Sporting.
Yeah.
But silly boy Mendy, man, silly boy. Let's move though. Let's move. Liverpool-Chelsea, next game. Obviously, Panna's not here this week to... What did he say last week? If we do this, I'm on crunch. I said, when he says that, he never comes back. But this was a game I was very intrigued by because obviously I've been touting Chelsea for title contenders and whatnot. And it was the whole Lukaku, Van Dijk thing as well, and boom, boom. And so 1-1 it finished. Havertz scored a great header in this game. You see that one? Great header. Yeah, I see Lukaku turn it on as well.
Yeah, listen, on Lukaku, I spoke about in the group chat. Did anyone see the warm-up thing?
Nah.
Blood. This guy looked like he could have passed the ball or controlled it, bro. He was doing skills and the ball just looked like it was going everywhere in a small space. And in his passing, he looked like he was hitting the top of his toe in it, like the inside of the foot, but right at the top. So he wasn't actually getting proper connection on it. And also, I was sitting there thinking, like, you're 96 mil, bro.
Is it them ones when the boot's too big for you?
You know he's got a size 14 or something as well, is it? Size 14.
I said 14 and a half.
I said, no onions.
So, the talking point in this game is the Reece James red card.
Yeah.
What did you make of that? Because I've seen mixed reviews on it. I see the referee go to the screen and that.
It's definitely a pen.
Yeah.
It comes off the knee. It's going in the goal as well. It's not like it's going away from the goal.
True.
So, and then when I watched when I first I was like, ain't a red card though. Like it's accidental, but I understand why you gave the pen.
Yeah.
But then when I saw the arm afterwards swing through, I'm thinking, if your knee comes up here like this, you don't naturally do the swing in it. Like that doesn't make any sense. Your arm goes up as well, innit? So for me, it's a red, innit? It's a red after that.
I hear, and I'm in the same boat because when I saw it, I was like, brother, it's hit his knee. How the hell? What's he meant to do?
Yeah.
But in my mind, when I see the replay in the slow motion, it's like it's hit his leg, and man just thought quicker, I hit my legs up and just, you know what I mean? Because he swung the arm round for it. So I'm like, right. So yeah, but that Anthony Taylor's taking a lot of heat, but yeah, that swing of the arm makes a difference, innit?
Yeah.
But I don't know what in the rules say, because obviously the rule says, boom, if it hits the arm directly, it's a pen. If it comes off one body part and whatever, it's not. So I don't know what part of the rule where it determines.
The thing is that it's a once in a season thing. It's not less than that.
She's saying the referee's got to use his discretion there, innit, and say.
Yeah, and common sense as well, man.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, you've denied a goal scoring opportunity, innit?
For real.
And to be fair to Chelsea, it's a red card. To be fair to Chelsea, they showed some contender spirit, boy, because Liverpool should have peppered them after that.
And from what you saw of Liverpool there, what do you make of their title chances this year?
No, they're going to be better than they were last year, because obviously they weren't really in around it last year. But like I'm starting to see now a bit more of Trent. He now's taking that Cancelo role where he comes into the midfield a bit more, looking to play a lot more.
Yeah.
Like
I think he can play midfield.
He's so techie, man.
Yeah.
He's so techie. But I just think maybe are they lacking the number 9 themselves?
Boy.
Because I know Yotta's got a couple goals, but we're talking Chelsea now, innit? It's not Norwich or these man.
For real.
Firmino come off injured. You know, these games now when the defences are getting stronger, are you really there? Are you missing that?
Because that's the thing, because even when Chelsea gone down to 10 men, you're looking at them, they've got a big solid defence. You men have got these obviously your 3 guys and that. Yeah, can you break these men down? And obviously they couldn't for quite a long time. So interesting. Good game though, good spectacle. I think obviously Liverpool's chances will increase as Van Dijk gets back to his best, gets more minutes under the belt.
But I'll tell you what though, he looked decent.
Yeah, the guy's the guy's
world class.
He's a Rolls Royce, man. The guy's world class. But obviously, for me, he's still not 100%. For that knee injury, it's going to take him, for me, another couple of games to get back into the swing of things. But the guy's so much quality that he's really looking like he's there, innit? But he'll only get better as well. I just think, for me, I've said it before, I think Liverpool are not the weakest thing. Obviously, I think Liverpool will finish 3rd or 4th this year. I'm not even putting them in that top 2 this year. For me, I think it's Chelsea and City are the ones to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, good game, point shared. And I think for Chelsea, if they're going to be title contenders, these are the games where you've got to get something out of them. Yeah. Especially you've gone down to 10 men. It's a great point for Chelsea. And I feel Liverpool will probably feel disappointed that playing against 10 men at home for that long, they didn't go and get the 3 points. Yeah. But good pen from Salah.
Mo Salah.
Yeah, Mo Salah. He'll bag this year.
That guy seems so nice. He's bagging.
He's just bags, isn't it? Bagsman. Come like Kez and that.
All 9.
So, boom. Next game we'll look at is West Ham Palace. So this is an interesting one, boy, because West Ham we were talking up last week, and rightly so.
Rightly so.
And Palace we were talking down, and I guess maybe rightly so as well.
So.
But this one finished 2-2.
Yeah.
So we look at this one. Let me see Antonio on the score sheet.
Again.
God, the guy's looking a bit.
Did you see the goal though, man?
What
the hold that play, the composure to pass it back, they passed it back to the right, and then come back, and I was just like, that's West Ham.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why when I look at Antonio.
Arsenal used to do them things, you know?
Exactly. And that's why I'm saying, I just want to pick up Antonio, because you can't tell me he's just some brute up top.
Yeah.
The guy's got tech. You see with that first goal, the awareness. Most man, and there's a few FIFA man I'm calling that would do this as well, where the keeper's right there, there's no way of getting around him or over him because he's too close, but you're still going to shoot and lick up the keeper anyway and be like, oh, sorry. No names, innit? No names. But to have the awareness, you know what I mean?
Bring it back.
Give it again and make sure you get the goal for your team. Yeah. I love that. And I think he deserves massive credit for that, because that's not just some brute up top, big, strong, hold up the ball, plot fast, whatever.
This is a striker that's played striker for a couple of seasons, though.
You know what I'm saying? Then we talk about the goal as well. Left foot finish as well. Nah, Antonio, big him up. I'm pissed. I thought I had him in my fantasy team.
Yeah, you know what it's like though. You put him in now. You're
And that's what I'm saying. But I thought I put him in.
Hamstring gone.
Didn't click confirm.
Yeah.
And
Hamstring gone next game. Watch.
Well.
Also on Antonio, he's officially confirmed as a reggae boy.
Oh, is he? Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. He was a reggae boy now.
Do you know what? With that one, I hear that, and I rate him for that. But you normally get it where man's 30, he's gone to Jamaica after flopping the England thing. It's not like you chose Jamaica, blood. Jamaica chose you, big man. Do you know what I'm saying, big man? Like, yeah.
On form though.
No, but yeah.
Should he not be picked in front of Bamford and that on form?
Yeah, but if you look at it now, if I'm him as well, you might as well go play for Jamaica now.
Yeah, you might as well.
You might as well. And Jamaica, they skipped up a few man, you know.
Listen, Jamaica could do a thing if more and more people go to them. It could be a different thing for them.
Boy.
But it's drop points to West Ham.
100%. But let's talk on Palace, because we were talking about Vieira's fate and whatnot. And I did mention that obviously they got a few men out injured, but this week was Conor Gallagher's week. Man slotted 2 goals. To be honest, I didn't really have him as that goal scoring midfielder. I thought he was just at West. He scored 2 goals all season on loan for West Brom last year. 2 in 1 game. The second one, nice little Cruyff turn and finish.
I rated him.
Yeah,
I rated him last year.
He could be a good little. I rated him
last year.
But I thought he was just like that destroyer midfield, get about, break the play up, give the ball on. But what he showed me in this game is he's got an eye for goal as well. So I liked what I saw from him this week. When I look at Palace, I think to myself, right. Deadline day, they signed Edward,
yeah.
who missed a sitter in the Celtic Rangers game, by the way. I don't know if you saw that one.
He was already gone by then, boy.
Yeah, for real. But now you got him up top of that. I'm looking at Palace again. I'm thinking, oh, you know what?
I felt like I've known to make some decent strikers of late. Like,
they mentioned all the players that they've lost and the guys they brought in. And it's like all the men they've lost, Cahill and Scott Dan and all them man, James MacArthur and that.
Yeah.
They're all like dead. Not dead, but old or dead wood or whatever. The man they brought in, young, vibrant. I'm thinking, well, you know what? Vieira's got a good crop of players there. So this is where I'm judging.
Talking about Palace, not Celtic. So
yeah. Vieira's got a good crop of young players at Palace now, and this is where I'm judging him as a manager, because if he flops here, then I'm looking at it thinking, big man, leave it alone. Yeah. Get onto Sky Sports and have the collab with Keane, because for me, this is a great opportunity for you to prove yourself now.
The only problem is I always think that Crystal Palace might struggle, and because they've lost the personnel, old man, I get it. But you lost a lot of men
at one time.
So now the squad is diminished.
I hear that. I do hear that. But for you see me, I'm looking at Palace now. I'm thinking they are, but they've got a few. Like I want to see Eze, Olise, Olise,
they got to come back and play.
Zaha.
Yeah.
You got Gallagher, Edward, Gay at the back with Anderson. Do you know what I mean? You got a lot of men there. To be honest with you, I want to see you. I'm not saying they're going to get it, but you should be aiming to push top 10 with that group of players you got there.
But for me, success for them is that if you can match what you've done the season before and change your style of football, gradually that's going to improve.
That for real,
right? Gradually you're going to get better, because now the spectacle of fans are enjoying the football a bit more. Yeah. And like that's important for them. I don't think they need to worry about 10th. Yeah? They need to worry about being as good as last year.
But I'm saying that you've got to have even if you don't make it, you've got to have your sights set on something, aiming for a top.
It's got to be a goal. Yeah, it's got to be a goal.
Yeah, but nah, to be fair, good game. And I still think West Ham will come strong this year. Yeah. I think another top 7 finish West Ham isn't, unrealistic at all with the man that they've got there.
They're a couple inches away of being.
They signed a guy on the
Czech Republic striker, Kazic or something.
Yeah, one of them.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
We're gonna lie.
That reminds me of. I don't see the YouTube prank a couple of years ago, where you go around on deadline day, you go out to clubs and be like, so you just signed a Norwegian guy called Unshin. Yeah. Good player, isn't he? And the fans are going, yeah, when I've seen him play in the Norwegian league, and that's like, shut up. I was about to do the Vlasic thing, No, he looks decent. Never heard of him.
Never heard of him. Private job now. Never heard of him.
Yeah, but West Ham will do well this season, to be fair. Next game we'll look at another 2-2 Newcastle-Southampton. Now this one, interesting game again. You've got Callum Wilson on the score sheet again.
Yeah.
Their new number 9. But what we've seen with the last minute equaliser is another striker they've let go that come back and score against them, Adam Armstrong. You know what I mean? Another little number 9 there, he scored last minute. This was a good game. This was a good game. Newcastle looked alright this game, to be fair. Obviously, Callum Wilson getting on the score sheet. Sam Maximan. Yeah, my guy got on the score sheet.
To be fair, their whole season depends on them two, man, innit, really?
Yeah.
I can't even say James Lascelles anymore, because that guy,
Lascelles.
As a captain, it just...
Do you know what it is? He's one of them heart on the sleeve dons, yeah? And what you get with them dons is sometimes it's great tackles, lift the team, lift the spirits and that, and other times it's just going to be howlers.
Yeah.
Because they're always going to go in for the tackle like that. You know what I'm saying? They're always going to do the mad thing. Now, to be fair...
He's the Donny, that hypes up the party, yeah? Like, yeah, we're getting lit, we're getting lit. The energy, brings the energy in, yeah?
And
but he's told by 9 PM.
That's it. That's him.
Comes in, brings the energy, everyone's gassed that he's there, yeah?
Yeah. And then he's finished.
Hey. Finished.
No names that. Yeah, nah.
Big that.
Nah, for real. Because that tackle there was a desperate lunge. But then again, I'm thinking, would Armstrong have slotted that? Maybe. You know what I mean?
I quite like Armstrong.
I do.
I always like to see the Championship man come do alright, do well.
Yeah.
And he seems to be like, doing a job for Southampton since they lost Ings.
Ward-Prowse, obviously great penalty, signed a new contract with Southampton way before the window closed. Were you surprised that he didn't try and get a move away from Southampton to a big club? Because he's a centre midfielder. I mean, to be fair,
if you're signing a contract, and there's some clause in there, you can't.
Yeah.
And your money's going up. I get it. Southampton legend after Letizia, whatever. Get it. Yeah, I totally get that. But at the same time, how much ambition have you got sometimes as a player? I don't really see it when you do certain things like that, because at some point you need to push on, right? You want to be England international. You want to do this. You want to do that. And you want to play European football.
Yeah.
And for me, like, if you sign those contracts, you take that away sometimes from clubs.
I hear that. I mean, the flip side is though, he is captain of his boyhood club. He's come through the ranks. I guess that's every kid's dream in the Premier League as well.
There you go.
So maybe that's, you know what I mean? I look at Ward-Prowse, so I think to myself,
where are you going to go though?
Well, this is the thing. What I question with him is, because I like him. I like him. He does. He's got great technique, and he does the basics well as well. When I assess him as a centre midfielder, I'm questioning how good are you actually, because I think sometimes when a guy can take free kicks and pens, obviously it knocks him off a few pegs. But how good are you actually in that position?
And also you're a big fish in a small pond.
That's it. So I look at him and I think to myself, are you much better than what's at the top clubs already? Probably not. But because you can whip the ball at Beckham and you've got that dangerous free
kick. He is, Ross Barkley fam. You're good at them clubs down there. As soon as you get the move, you're going to struggle.
And do you know what? Is Ross Barkley left Chelsea? He's still there.
I don't know what that brother's doing.
Because Ross Barkley, we touched on him quickly, is a talented kid for me. Like, talented. He should have been way better than what he's
probably older than you, fam.
Yeah. Talented guy.
Yeah.
But he should be doing way better than what he's doing in his career. Yeah. He's got all for me, when I saw him at Everton back in the day, I'm looking at this guy thinking
size,
all the attributes,
technique,
pace, power, he had it all.
Yeah.
So it must be a mentality thing for him why he hasn't kicked on. But let's bring back. So obviously Ward-Prowse, great pen, last minute to tuck it.
Composure, composure there.
So that I rate him. I do rate him, but I just question with him: how much am I rating you in your position, and how much am I rating your ability from a dead ball situation there?
Yeah.
Either way, what do you make of Southampton's fortunes this season?
Same as last year, innit?
See, Hassan who will come with the suits this year. Man, switch up from the tracksuits to the suits,
yeah.
I saw Clinton Morrison rating his swag on the.
I do like Clinton Morrison.
I do like Clinton Morrison.
And he does talk nonsense though.
Yeah, he does, but he was getting onto the shirt, yeah. I didn't even clock it until he said it. But man was wearing the shirt, the shirt with no collar.
Yeah.
With the waistcoat.
Grandad collar.
Yeah. Brother, why are you wearing that shirt?
Don't make no sense. You went out about nothing.
Brother. But yeah, so now, point shared there. I think for both teams, similar fate, mid-table. But I'm looking at that mid-table battle now and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? It's going to be interesting this year because there's a few teams. Most teams are looking at I'm saying mid-table, but I'm putting bare teams in the mid-table. One of you lot are going to have to be down the bottom.
I think by December you start seeing people's fate, innit?
Yeah, for real.
By Christmas you see people's fate, really. And I still think Norwich, Watford and Brentford will be down there.
Yeah, fair. To be fair, talking to Norwich, next game, Norwich 1, Leicester 2. Put up a little fight against Leicester, to be fair.
I just think Norwich is just...
Do you know what? I think
of is Cantwell.
Yeah, but do you know what? I think they're a bit more than that because even the game against Leicester, bearing in mind, if we look at Leicester, a team that have nearly qualified for the Champions League last 2 seasons in a row. This was a good game. It was a good game. And Norwich even had an equaliser chalked off because I don't know if you saw Cantwell standing in front of the keeper offside. Like, I'll be fuming because the keeper's not getting that if he's not there anyway.
And that's what sometimes I think, it's got to be common sense coming into stuff, innit? Like, if you can't get to it still, then surely there's got to be...
I hear that, but
at the same time,
always like,
rules,
you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, good game. James Maddison back at his former club. To be fair, the Norwich goal was a penalty, which Soyuncu has been a bit... I think
he's been a bit...
Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to lie. He had, ever since, for me, anyway, I could be wrong here, but that season where Bournemouth got relegated, and they beat Leicester after they already got relegated, like by a few goals, and Soyuncu got sent off in the second half. For me, he's been a bit funny since them times, you know. So that's all of last season and the beginning of this season.
Yeah.
Because if you see the tackle that he went in for, he's dived in the box and got nowhere near the ball. I'm just like, brother, why are you diving in there?
Yeah.
Stay on your feet. You know what I mean? Giving this Norwich a goal there. But to be fair, all Brighton scored. Good finish. We saw that.
He's a good squad player.
Yeah,
Brian, isn't he?
yeah, he's still going.
I stand by what I said before about Leicester. Like they're not Europe this year, innit? In my opinion.
Not think.
No.
And Jamie Vardy's still scoring as well.
Yeah.
That Pereira.
I just think when they start playing better teams, it's gonna go a bit pear-shaped. In my opinion. Then.
Who's the better teams than outside the top 4? Who's the better team than Leicester this year?
West Ham.
Think better than Leicester.
Tottenham. So that's top. That'd be my top 6, I reckon, at the moment.
Okay. And what?
I think I
Leicester
said
7th?
before. I think Leicester 7th.
What? And who's the 8th team?
I'm gonna say it. Arsenal.
Okay. Yeah.
Late comeback. Arteta gone. Conte in.
Oh boy,
Money given to him in January.
No, but listen, there's no Twitter on this, but I don't see why Conte would take the job, but yeah.
I'm just gassing up with it.
But yeah, so Vardy.
Oh, Everton. Everton will be there as well. I think Everton as well.
And we're gonna touch on the next game, but Vardy on the score sheet again.
Yep.
Another good finish, Pereira link up, all Brighton. Good game all around, and I think you know what. Norwich, I think Norwich will be that team this season because everyone's put them down at the base of the table. But
And too right.
yeah, but I think they're that team that they're not going to get tumped up too often. They're going to be in a lot of games and lose them 3-2s and 4-2s and 2-1s. And, you know what I'm saying?
Conceding 4 goals is still top to me.
Yeah, I hear that.
Because most
But
teams
is a 4-3 tumped up? If you lose 4-3, it's a thriller, isn't it?
For me, though, if you score 4 goals and the team sits back and you score 3, you still lose.
Yeah,
Top, innit?
no, I do hear that. But I just think that Norwich are the team, even though I think they will go down, I think that they're the team that they're not going to get slapped up.
Well,
they're the team that will be in games and they'll nick points.
Yeah.
And you know what, it only takes a win to give you confidence, you know what I mean? And they'll take heart from the game against Leicester as well.
And they've got
2-1.
Arsenal on the weekend, which that could be a scout.
This is the game where they find their heart. And Pookie, he turns up and
It won't even be the Pookies, so it'll be these other brothers that I've never even heard of.
That's
I don't know who's there, but Gunter.
It's
Right.
good,
No, I think more. There's some next guys, isn't it? Like,
them pro clubs names.
Yeah.
Haynes.
yeah. Barnes. Yeah.
So next game I look at is Brighton Everton. So 2 teams that have started the season relatively well.
Yeah.
Brighton started very well to be fair. And Everton, controversial, got Benitez as manager, made a few shrewd signings in the market.
You lose Ancelotti
And
and you get Benitez, bro. That's what I call business.
I think it's a great job for Benitez.
I tell you what, yeah, because I would have took Benitez. If you told me Arteta's getting sacked in the summer, I'm taking Benitez. You're talking about a guy that to bring stability to your club.
The reason why I think it's a great fit is because I think with Benitez, at Newcastle, he had a club with the stature that was at his level.
Yeah.
Because Newcastle's a massive club.
Yeah.
But the team was nowhere near good enough. At Everton, you got a club with the stature. They're a Premier League club, historic club, whatever. But the players, they've got better players than Newcastle.
Yeah.
So I expect Everton under Benitez to be definitely a top 8 side.
Yeah.
Definitely a top 8 side. I think some of the signings he's made, we spoke of Damari Gray, I can't believe it was less than 2 mil.
Yeah.
And even at that price, Arsenal, like, I don't know, sorry, don't want to make it the Arsenal.
That's your team, bro.
Yeah, my bad. But yeah, Damari Gray, even Andros Townsend, like, on a free. That's a good signing for them.
Man,
like,
Ancelotti spent P's the season before.
Do you know what I'm saying? I think that's a good signing. Now you throw Rondon into the mix.
Yep.
You've got a young Calvert-Lewin. I like the way he fought for the penalty, by the way. Because they got the pen. Yeah. Because I watched him for England in the friendly before. He got slaughtered for it. Where he let Jordan Henderson take the pen. And I don't know why. because you're the number 9, whatever.
And you can bag them.
But and Henderson missed it,
Yeah.
and he got sorted for that. But I like the way he didn't let Richarlison bully up the team, because Richarlison's a good player in that, but brother, hold the seat. I'm the number. I got number 9 on my back.
Yeah. Get me? I do this.
I'm doing my thing.
I do my job.
But the worst thing is though, when you take that, you argue the Don for the pen.
Yeah.
You got to score.
You have to.
You have to score.
That's
You
what
can't
he
have no
done.
excuse.
But it wasn't even close, bro. It wasn't even close to saving it.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's a great pen.
It weren't like one of them Che pens or
it was a great pen.
You know what I mean?
So I'll give him ratings for that. And what was the other goal they scored? It was I can't remember now. Damari Gray.
Yeah.
Again, I think he's gonna do bits this season for Everton.
Listen, for 1.5 million, yeah, regardless if he didn't do bits, it's 1.5 million.
Bro, there's man them in League One getting signed for that. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Bro, how they've got it for 1.5 million, I do not get it. I don't understand.
Armstrong went for 20 mil, like from Championship.
Damari Gray, this was a hot prospect, you know. When he went from Birmingham to Leicester, they signed him for money.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but Everton are a team I think that they're going to do well.
Dark horses a bit, dark horses.
Yeah, a bit.
The only problem thing about Everton is that there's always that thing hanging over. Are you going to do the same thing you've done the year before, and the year before that, and the year before that? Because they've never done better than what they did with Moyes.
Well, my advice to Everton fans is, listen, even though your manager won the Champions League with Liverpool and that, get behind him. Yeah. That's the best thing you can do. Support him, get behind him. Because you get behind him and you're United, then boy.
But if you don't get behind him, he's going somewhere else.
But it just makes your job harder. I think he can definitely do a good job for you, man.
I think so.
Do you know what I mean? And I think these sort of clubs, like Everton and that, they talk about the history and whatever. I think to myself, what, like, really and truly, when these clubs talk about history.
There's no history, bro.
What history? Like
Ferguson.
Yeah. You won the FA Cup in '94 and that.
Yeah, leave off, man. Duncan Ferguson.
Yeah, man. You take that because all it takes for these men to be happy with Benitez.
Get European football.
Yeah, or get to a Carabao Carling Cup
final. They get to a final in time, have they?
If he gets to a Carabao Cup final, if they're still in it, bro, these men are loving singing your name in that. So
to be fair, if you see Arsenal Carabao Cup final, be singing.
No, I've seen it in my lifetime. Wenger done that. I've seen it.
Bring him back.
Yeah, I've been there. But I've watched it get thumped 3-0.
To be fair, Everton going to Brighton, winning 2-0, keeping a clean sheet, points, back to Liverpool.
Yeah. And that's what I'm expecting from Everton this season now. Clean sheets, because they've got decent defenders, but you've now got a manager that can manage the back line. Do you know what I mean? Because man was keeping clean sheets with flipping Lascelles and Clark at Newcastle.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So now you've got Keane, Yerry Mina, Coleman, Dean. That's a good back line.
Yeah.
With a good manager there, Pickford in goal, now doing his thing. I'm expecting some clean sheets in these kind of games. Yeah. So fair play to Everton, and I think they're in for a good season still. Let's kick on though. So the next game I want to look at is Villa Brentford. Now boy, you know Villa, my affiliation with Villa, great signings as we said. Brentford have made an impressive start. 3 games in the Prem so far.
4 points.
4 points. Is it 4 points?
5.
5 points.
They're unbeaten.
Yeah, because they drew against Palace. Yeah, so 5 points in 3 games. Unbeaten in their first 3 games, and they played Arsenal, Villa, and Crystal Palace. I'm impressed by Brentford. Ivan Toney getting his first goal of the season as well. Really impressed by what I see in Brentford.
Fantasy team and that.
And you know what? I said it to you even at the start of the season. Brentford are not in my 3 to go down. I think Brentford stay up this season. I do. I know it's early days and whatnot, but I think they stay up this season. Villa.
To be fair, if any of the 3 that are gonna stay up this season, you're gonna put your money on Brentford.
Yeah, 100%. Villa, Buendia wearing the number 10 shirt now.
Yeah, he needs time to settle.
Good goal though.
And also he's got to take a lot of weight now. Obviously, Grealish not being there.
I don't think he carries a bit of weight, but I don't think he takes all the Grealish weight because.
So who takes the weight then?
Well, I think it's one of them ones where, and obviously I know it didn't work out for Spurs, but it's very similar to when Bale left Spurs. Not one single man took the weight. It was spread out amongst 8 men. Yeah, because that's where the money went.
Oh, sorry, and that was successful, wasn't it?
No. So I hear that.
Talking about Aaron Jimenez,
I hear that.
Man's living off that 1 goal he scored against Arsenal in 10 years.
He's had a great start to life in Spain.
No, bro.
But yeah.
But listen, don't even talk about the league, and levels there. But you live 10 years time. In 10 years, of being in the Premier League, you've done one thing. In fact,
I hear that.
You might have scored 2 good goals, bro.
I hear that, but the point I'm making is he never had to carry the Gareth Bale weight. It was him, Ericsson, whatever, Paulinho, all them man. So with Villa, Paulinho and that. Yeah. With Villa, Buendia's got the number 10 shirt. That is a bit heavier. He's got the same number. But the truth is, the money that he got for Grealish, it's not like they went and spent like 100 mil on Buendia. They got Bailey, or whatever. So there's a few men that's like, you men are. And what I like from Villa is now, I think it makes them a better team. Because obviously, you take Grealish out of the Villa team last season, the team's looking light. Hand in them, man. Now you take Buendia out, you got Bailey, you know what I mean?
There's a few
it's more balanced. So
you obviously now got a second striker because that Wesley still there?
Wesley still? He's been injured for time.
And then they had what's his name? I'm sorry, man. I do like him, the youngster, Black Donny. But I just think he's dead.
Not Davis, Kelvin Davis.
Kelvin Davis, blood. He just.
I might remember his name, but
Davis.
Yeah.
He's Dave. Oh,
he just
honestly,
looks like that. You know, he might have a non-league striker. Yeah. Not even the fact he's just heavy. You know the ones.
He's a plonker, bro. He's a plonker. Honestly, where the hell did you get signed from?
I think it was non-league. Yeah.
On the real thing. Where was my scouts at 11, bro? Because I would have done a better job.
He was hefty. He's just hefty. Yeah, he is hefty.
Honestly, it's like looking
Calvin Davis, one of them ones.
It's like looking at Heskey when he was at Villa. Like, the Heskey? Oh, the disappointment.
Oh, no, that's it. When the conversation name, Heskey! Oh.
I remember one time, the last time I saw Heskey, and I want to get, anyone that sees it, watch the video, Heskey, Aston Villa, be United, yeah? And it's Heskey! He shoots, the ball goes out for a throw-in. But it was the Heskey, and the ball goes out for a throw-in.
No, do you know when it's the way on his peak, when the commentator loses the excitement before he says any name. Heskey! So 1-1 draw in the end. Fair result. Villa might be disappointed they didn't kick on and win that. I fancy both teams to do well based on their expectations this season. I do really feel that. So, next couple of games, not many goals in them. We'll start with the old Spurs. Spurs 1, Watford 0. Now, do you know what? With this game, I only clocked Musa Sissoko.
So you didn't know you left?
Like, I saw that he was linked on that, but I didn't see confirmed or whatever, Now I see man in the starting lineup for Watford. I'm like, what happened?
All I'm saying is, how can you not train and then get started 11th? That screams relegation. How can you not train? But you don't know how they're going to play, how the system. Also, that's how you know, but the Watford manager's the drug cartel done even.
That reminds me.
He's the cartel, the shanty town.
Another player that Watford sold was Will Hughes, the Palace as well. So Will Hughes is gone.
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
Yeah, another good sign for them. But mad.
Imagine, bro, signing for a team, and you're in the starting lineup.
When a guy is that fit, though, it's just like.
It's not about being fit, though. But you don't know how they're playing, what the systems are, like, etc., etc.
Yeah, like, it's one of them ones where you're a championship team, You can't tell me as a Premier League baller, that you've got some systems that I can't work, so. Do you know what I mean? But
Sissoko's never done it, just like he just plays.
Just play, man. Just get in there, run, blood.
I don't know,
strong,
if you're DM, are you an AM, are you wide? Like, why are you?
I still don't know, because when he was at Newcastle, he was that guy get forward, score goals.
10 is like a 10.
I don't know what he was like at Tottenham.
He played everywhere.
And now he's a bit older. I don't know what he's going to be at Watford.
Main guy.
Armband and that. But for Spurs, what? That's 3 games. 3 games, 3 wins, no goals conceded. Nuno, great start. And I've got to be fair, it's a great start to the season. Throw into the mix that Harry Kane signed. I'm seeing they've signed a few man. Emerson Royale's gone to Spurs.
So he turned up, looked at Arsenal and said nope.
Do you know what I mean?
Aurier's now got to... On this terminating thing, I'm seeing a lot of clubs do it now. It seems to be the thing. And back on Arsenal, Arsenal shirts back on, The best thing Winnie's ever done for the club, was busting out.
I'm glad you said that.
Because more time, you was on some Dickinson when you was like in the Chelsea Instagram posting that.
No, you're right.
That's the best thing he's ever done.
Best thing he's done in an Arsenal shirt. So to be fair, big him up.
No, I'm not bigging him up, bro. I'm not bigging him up. He's a dickhead.
But he said he got 20 mil. He could have held him the rank.
And do you know what? Arsenal deserve to take the heat on that, or take the 20 mil if they had to.
Fair.
Because this guy's actually a prick.
No, he is. But I'm going to give Williams a props because listen, you're going to Brazil, you ain't even going to see no Arsenal man out there. Like, you could have done your thing, got your 20 mil on bus to Brazil anyway. But
that's like, you move to a girl, the girl's giving you all that chat, hugging up to you, you're buying her drinks and that, and she's moving to your boy.
Oh, yeah.
Next minute, she's doing that. The boy, no.
Okay, yeah. But I'm still, because listen.
And then what? She says sorry, and then it was all okay?
Yeah, no, I think a bit more than sorry, because I think it's more. This is more.
Sorry, here's your drink money.
Because I think that William's showing a bit of class, innit? William's showing a bit of class there. He's showing a bit of class. He could have held the club to ransom. He said, "Listen, I've been dead. Look, I'm gone. Cool." Either way, bring back to Spurs. 3 wins and 3, no goals conceded. Kane's here for now. He made a couple signings.
There's no Eric Dyer at the back. That's why.
I think he played.
Oh, is it?
He played.
With Sanchez.
He played. I don't know who.
Might be playing against
I
Sanchez,
saw him make a block in the first minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good times Tottenham. I think I said before. I think you got a good manager in Nuno.
Yeah, Son's stepping up.
Yeah, Son steps up. I think you know what. It's definitely a top 6.
Signings wise, what have they done?
So that Emerson Royale's coming.
Emerson Royale's coming.
Christian Romero from Atalanta, centre back.
Okay, yeah. Not much has changed, has it?
Yeah.
Lost to Sissoko. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, fair play to fair play to them because
fair play.
Listen, like when you compare it to Arsenal, I hate making comparisons to Arsenal, but at the same time you've got to say that at this moment in time they're kind of the same level.
Yeah. And we said it, Daniel Levy went on a bad man thing and said, listen, you're not taking my Don.
Yeah.
You're not taking my Don.
And he's not.
Yeah, and they didn't. So fair play.
Yeah, big up. No, big up Tottenham, man. I don't even like saying it. Big up Tottenham.
Fair play to you, man. I ain't beating you up, but yeah,
my
fair
rivals
play.
no more. We get me. Rivals United.
Well, talking to United, next game I want to look at is Wolves 0, Man U 1. So this was an interesting game because Wolves are a team where I was talking about with Panel last week that
I was here,
and the week before where we're saying the Wolves could go down.
Could get relegated. And to be fair to Pana, he said it from the season before that.
Yeah, but they look decent. They did look decent in this game. They've still got some quality, but the caveat to that is they looked decent, they were pressuring, but they didn't score.
And do you know what?
And they lost the game as well.
I feel bad saying it, yeah. I don't think Jimenez has got it in him no more after the head thing.
Yeah, it's early days though, but yeah, I hear you. It's only 3 games in the Prem though.
That doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. You need when you're a team like that, you lost your manager, you've not been going well the season before, you bring your goal scorer back, he ain't scoring goals.
He's got to be bagging. I hear you. I don't really see. Yeah, to be fair, whether he's going to be the setup, he probably won't.
They should have waited in for the League Cup thing. Let him have a League Cup run.
Yeah, I do hear that. Adama Traore was on smoke that game though. He had Man United on toast.
Yeah, but you know what it's like though. It's one game.
Going for it.
It's 1 game in 25.
Yeah, for real.
Next time you see him, it will be fucking March.
But he had the man on toast, you know. From this game as well, I see Trincao looking decent as well.
Yeah.
I did like that. Boy, the Varane debut looked a clean sheet.
To be fair, it wasn't really my watch. To be fair, I was disappointed by the quality that United showed.
Yeah.
At times.
Yeah.
I expected more from them.
Yeah.
And I just think people have got to stand up for United. Just because Ronaldo's in, you man have got to stand up. And you know, I think at this point, the last 2 games for them.
But you not think though, a team that doesn't perform as well or disappoints, but still comes away with the win, the clean sheet.
Yeah, and that's good.
You look at them and think, well, they can, because that's the United of old.
But that's good, bro.
No matter how you play or you perform, you get the result. You know what I mean?
But then you play Southampton and Wolves, got 4 points from 6, from when you should have got 6.
Okay, yeah.
That's how I see it.
I do hear that.
Banded up Leeds, everyone a hype team.
But you're not really, I hear that. I give you that.
Obviously, London was bouncing first game of the season. Now London's been quiet the last 2 weeks because no one's been excited about it. And all I'm hearing is we need DM. Now, big man, you managed to have Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. I think the Prem is going to be lit this year.
Yeah, man, it's exciting. It's the best league in the world, isn't it? No doubt. No doubt. And I'm talking about miles ahead of the other leagues. Miles.
For excitement and stuff as well.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, it's mad that Tottenham and West Ham are in the top 4 right now and Arsenal bottom of the league. It's a crazy time we live in at the minute, boy. But last game I want to look at is Burnley 1, Leeds 1. Now this is a game, to be fair, I had Leeds to win this game.
So did I.
I thought they'd outrun Burnley. I even predicted Burnley to be one of them ones to struggle this season. Yeah. But I think what Burnley have showed in this game is why they're still in the Premier League. They're not that great in terms of quality, but they get the job done. You know them ones.
They just signed a brother from Lyon.
I don't know why he's gone there, you know.
But this guy's saying that he's seen the football from Burnley and he likes what the project's going on. I said, what do you mean project? The project's been going on for 12 years.
Brother, I don't know if he's confusing Burnley for another team or something, yeah? But Cornet, I'm like, Burnley and that. What made you want to leave Lyon in the Champions League, brother? They're in the Champions League. Man's got Burnley. I'm like, rah.
I said, unless he's got some clause, he's got.
They still got the old advertising hoardings. You can fucking know digital thing.
I said, they got underground heating.
Burnley's guy looks tired.
And where's he living?
Burnley, blood. Nah, he's got to move to Manchester, innit? Yeah, he's got to live in Manchester still.
That's a do the commute thing.
Yeah, he did the commute.
Alright, talking of commuting, yeah. Wan-Bissaka commute, yeah. That's over, big man.
Well, the Wan-Bissaka thing.
No license, no insurance, driving while disqualified. You're 23 on over 100k.
Oh yeah, why are you doing that?
Bring your boy and say, well, listen, you're on 100k a week, yeah. I'll be like, no, guys, quit your job. Don't worry about the PT thing. It's 50k this year. You're driving me.
Brother, I think sometimes some of these man them, they try force the road team. Yeah, I'm from I live in South London. Yeah, brother, we get it. Yeah, you lived in flipping Croydon that year, but you're not a bad man, blood. You was a pro baller from 7, blood. You was in the academy at 7. You weren't on the roads, blood.
Your first game at 16, blood.
You weren't on the roads, blood. Because you know one guy that shot a guy that's not you, big man. Like, do your football thing. Sometimes you might try to force the road thing, yeah. You're not all on the road thing, blood. Like, I don't get that.
Yeah, and you can't be forcing the dumb thing.
The man that force, no, because the man that do road, they do it because they've got to make bread and whatever. The man that are making bread and forcing road, you donuts, blood. You absolute donuts, I'm telling you, fam. It just makes no sense, blood. Why the hell would Wan-Bissaka be driving uninsured? Ride your bike or get an Uber, blood. Or get a driver.
That's what I'm saying,
get a guy drive your car for
How many boys have you got, bro? That could probably be doing some peas.
You could pay me $5 billion a week, blood, to drive your car.
That's what I'm saying, but if I said to you, guys, drop the PT thing, yeah? I'm giving you 50k. That's half of his weekly wage, yeah? I'm just saying, it might be less than that. You're my driver for the rest of the year.
You're saying 50k, blood. I'm saying $5 billion a week, blood, to drive you. Where you going excessive like that you need to be all up? Brother, when you need a lift, yeah, shout me.
But I'm saying, you've got to bring your boys through it somehow.
Yeah.
So $5 a week, that's calm. But I'm thinking, but if I'm paying you 50k for the year.
Donut.
I don't get it.
Donut. Who scored for Leeds in this game? Is it? Bam. I was watching the game and then I switched off.
Was it Bamford?
It might have been.
Was it Bamford? I don't know if it was Bamford, you know.
I don't think. I've got Bamford in the fantasy. I didn't really see the points.
It wasn't Bamford. It was. It's going to annoy me. It's not Dallas either. It was. Not
Click. No.
Bamford.
Oh, it was Bamford?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got the points of Bamford in that, yeah? Big up my guy Bamford, in the England squad and that as well.
Yeah.
Come on, big up Bamford. Yeah, you know what, good point for both teams really. I said with Leeds already, I think they're going to be, again, mid, I'm French, so many teams in mid-table is unreal. But yeah, Burnley.
Listen, Burnley ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, who needs to be careful is Leeds.
What?
Leeds need to be careful, bro. Leeds need to be careful.
Bielsa, my guy Bielsa.
And they won a game. They won a game, bro.
But who they played? They played Everton, Man United, and they should have beat Burnley. So yeah, okay, 3 points on 3 then. Brother, we're bottom of the league with no points. Okay, wait, we Arsenal are.
My boys are in the top 4.
So wait. So obviously been through all the games. Have you got a donkey that you want to highlight this week?
Yeah, easy.
Go on.
Callum Chambers.
Yeah, do you know
Bro,
what?
I've never seen a guy defend so woefully.
Brother, you can't tell me that you missed a header and good.
Twice, bro. But what about the one where he got pushed in the face and man jumped on the floor?
And then that's, you know what, actually.
Don't get on, VAR should have ruled it off, yeah?
But still,
You're the
as
centre
a
back,
second half, you can't be relying on VAR. You got to take the ball. Even if you bang, by the way, you just push your face, you know?
Yeah.
And it should, you're right, VAR should have intervened. But you can't be relying on VAR.
Yeah.
Brother, even if he bangs in your face, I want to withstand the bang and head the ball clear, blood. John Terry
Or head by him.
Or do something.
Yeah.
You can't be dropping to the floor and letting them score and hoping that a man comes up you. Nah, I'm sorry, man.
It's not good enough, man.
And again, I want to give it to Arteta, but I don't want to make this an Arsenal thing because...
No, it's Arsenal, but Arsenal deserve it.
Yeah. Nah,
It's
for
not
real.
an Arsenal thing, but who else deserves it more than Arsenal this week?
It's Arteta, blood. Sorry, again. Did I choose him last week? It's Arteta, I'm sorry.
I definitely chose him last week.
Yeah, nice. Oh yeah, no, you didn't, because we were going to clean sweep Arteta and you changed it to a player.
Oh, for Arsenal player?
Yeah. I'm sorry, but Arteta's my donkey again, blood. How can you play Kolasinac in the back three and you're trying to terminate his contract the week before? On top of that, you got Guendouzi. You know my feeling about Guendouzi and Saliba and that. On loan. You tell me not ready for not ready, blood.
And I'm saying Hector Bellerin go to Real Betis on loan.
And then you got Granit Xhaka in there by himself with
Two
Smith
attacking
Rowe and
midfield players.
Odegaard. And Lokonga on the bench, who's been our best midfielder since Partey's been out. It's a mazza. And then on top of that, free up my guy Ainsley Maitland-Niles, by the way.
Yeah.
Huh?
That Instagram story actually hurt, you know.
Hurt, blood.
I felt for him.
Who's Arteta? Yeah, Arteta. Donkey of the week. Let's move it on. Player of the week. Bring some positivity.
Yeah, man, I'm going to have to stick with my guys. I'm going to go Ferran Torres.
Oh.
Got a little double on that.
Okay.
Made it light work as well. Made light work of it.
I like that.
But I do want to shout out Rodrigo because Rodrigo. The finish, the finesse on the ball.
Yeah.
And when he struck it, I was like, goal.
Yeah.
It was one of them ones like, goal.
It's a great finish.
And you don't see people strike it on the floor and it goes bottom corner. So yeah. But I'm going to Ferran Torres, man, my guy.
Great shot. I think he's going to have a good season. I think I know City haven't signed a number 9 this year, but I think he will score goals. So I like his movement up top. Yeah, he moves well. So good shout. For me, I want to shout out a few men before I actually give it to someone. Pause.
Antonio has to get a shout.
Antonio gets a shout out. Another great performance, goal and assist. On the assist, he showed great quality. We really spoke about the quality. Yeah. Great quality on the assist. Great finish on the goals. Antonio gets a shout out again. He's on fire. Keeps on fire. Long may it continue. I want to big up Ivan Toney getting his first Premier League goal of the season. I think that's the first of a few. I think he's going to have a good season as well. Yeah. Big him up. Who else is there?
Jamie Vardy.
Vardy continues to score in form. Yeah, big him up. All Brighton getting on the score sheet. Yeah.
Do you know what though? And I know you're going to do
Gallagher.
it, but we've got to big up Tottenham, man. We have to big up Tottenham because they've not conceded in 3 games and they've put Man City in there and they've won their games.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, the game's not been exciting.
Yeah, but still.
But they're winning comfortably.
No, still. So
these are a big up.
Conor Gallagher's guy I was going to mention.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
2 goals.
Yeah.
Boom. But yeah, Nuno, 3 games, no goals conceded, 9 points. We have to, and I think I'm going to give it to Nuno. I think I'm all going to give my player of the week to Nuno because for that very reason. I think he's only the second Tottenham manager in history to win his first 3 games in the league.
Who was the first then?
No clue. They said it on Sky Sports.
There's about 18 managers between then and George since he was born.
Yeah, who knows, mate.
So yeah, probably George Graham was like.
I also like the way he's handled the whole situation with the Kane thing. I imagine a guy like Mourinho, if he's going through this, would have blown it out of proportion and whatever. But he's handled it well. Talking to Mourinho, he's doing very well with Roma at the minute and Abraham out in Spain.
Do you know what though? I don't expect anything less.
Yeah. I've actually got them as favourites to lift the Scudetto this year, but we'll talk about that. So I'm going to get to Nuno still. Oh, one other guy I want to shout though. Damari Gray, again, keep doing your thing, bro, because I like the way you're coming back on the slide. They rip you off, they try, you get me, ship you out and that, but man come back with a bang. So it could have been Damari Gray, but I'm going to give it to Nuno because, I'm all about being fair in that. So, boom, bam, bam. All right, so, that's another one down. Let's wrap it up, box it up. If you want to copy East End City shirts, head over to www.eastendcity.com/I'm gassing.
Well, listen, no, we can get the shirts sorted.
Right, we can get them sorted though. So if you like the drop on that, and you do fancy that, just drop us a DM. East End City.
Yeah. Do you know what though? Make sure you follow us on the gram. Make sure at 2 Meggies up top.
For real.
We'll post up a picture of this shirt if it's not up there already. To make sure you can see. If you want one to support us, and you want to be part of the FIFA gang as well, shout us. But yeah, man.
For real. Actually, no, for real. These shirts are available. So if you do want one, hit us up. We're going to be running another little giveaway soon as well.
Maybe we're giving away one of these?
Possibly. I mean, this is a bit too nice to give away. But possibly. It's possible. But we've got a few.
Man said fuck the fans.
We've got a few giveaways coming up as well. So stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel and that as well. We'll tell you every week and that. Make sure.
Spotify. We'll be back, man. We'll be back.
Come on. But hey, it's another one down. Come on. Get me? Even though man's wearing the blue side, I can't really blame him too tough still. The pain is a bit deep. You get me? But yeah.
1161. Money on the map.
Man put money on the map for real this week.
Yeah.
But guys, you know the drilly. If you're fucking with us, you're rocking with us. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And again, don't tell you again, like, share, and subscribe. We out.